Eyes do not deceive you. A Tuesday stream. A Tuesday stream, ladies and gentlemen. And look, I was sitting there, I was thinking about it. I was like, okay, I could do a little video about this. And there's like a couple of other things, you know, going on that I could talk about. But you know what I thought? I thought, nah, like let's do a little stream. Because I think this is one of those kind of situations where we kind of want to talk about it. You know what I mean? Like the news is pretty basic, you know, the show's canceled, right? But the conversation about it, I think, could be pretty interesting because what does this mean? What does this mean for Star Wars as a brand? What does this mean for a person like Kathleen Kennedy? What does this mean for people like us, the fans? A lot of questions. Somehow Leslie Headland will return. I mean, remember when she was trying to do Old Republic? She's trying to get Old Republic going on. So, look, here's what I want to do. Chat. We're in a little bit early. I'm just trying to, I don't know. It might be a shorter stream, right? We're gonna get in here. We're gonna talk our shit. And, oh my God, 10 gifted members from Rossi. What the hell? Thanks, brother. Damn, somebody's pretty excited. 10:30 in the morning is not early. Okay, early for our streams. Holy cow. Okay. So, yeah, I want to talk about this. By the way, no script. Fajeda, welcome to the Nerd Avengers. You are a Nerd Avenger now. No script, no notes, no none of that. Off the cuff, as it were. That's what I want to do. I want to just get into it. I want to talk about it. And first thing I want to say is I am going to attempt, believe it or not, I am going to attempt to not be super toxic about this, to not be, shall we say, a butthole about this situation. I know there are ACOLYTE fans because they live on Twitter, so I've seen them. And I know that there are genuinely people that just like the show maybe weren't even engaged in some of the what I would call cockbockery involved in the show, and those people just want the story to continue or feel bad about whatever. So we're gonna try to keep it chill here, okay? But here's the situation, and here's the thing that I think kind of comes with saying that. I did not make this situation happen. Okay, I did not want for the fan base to be super excited about a show getting canceled. I mean, think about how far gone Star Wars is for the show being canceled to be widely considered a W. And to be held up as something to celebrate. Like, legitimately. Think about that. That's insane. And I think what maybe some people don't understand, or what maybe some people don't want to understand, or whatever, is that, that's the truth. Like, that's real. I was shocked when I saw that the show was canceled. Like, legitimately. Because, remember, we've said this. We've been following the show. We followed the numbers. We followed all of that. Okay? And I remember thinking to myself, I think it was like week 6 or 7 when the Nielsen numbers started to come out for like episode 3, episode 4. And dude, when I say this show performed poorly, like, dude, this is the worst performing Star Wars show ever. Ever? I mean, maybe the holiday special. You know what I mean? But I'm telling you, in modern times, this is the worst performing Star Wars show by seemingly a wide margin. Okay? But even as we were going through that piece of information, as we're literally looking at the charts, I remember saying to you, well, because we live in fucking bizarro land over at Lucasfilm, I imagine the show will be greenlit for a second season any day. And I was being like a little facetious, but also That's real, bro. Like, that's real. Like, it has felt for the longest time that Lucasfilm specifically and Kathleen Kennedy specifically have been, like, completely separated from consequences, from merit. It has seemed like some weird situation where they could literally just do whatever they want and, in my opinion, drive the brand into the ground with seemingly no consequences. So it was legitimately shocking to see this news. Okay. Another thing that's interesting here, and just H, I appreciate it, the subscription over on Twitch. Here's the other thing that's crazy, and I definitely look. I want to hear what you guys have to say. If you guys have questions, comments, like I want to just talk about this, right? But let me just say too that another thing that's very interesting about this is this feels like a move that was probably not done by Kathleen Kennedy. Because, again, it has felt like she is existing outside of reality. And I'm just curious, and I would want to know. I mean, what do you guys think? Do you agree? Do you think that this is a move made by somebody other than Kathleen Kennedy? If you do, throw a 1 into the chat. I'm just curious. Because that's kind of the wavelength that I'm on right now. Also, Carl, appreciate you. Iger will not fire KK. He is letting her... Hang on now. He is letting her stew in her own mess as torture. Star Wars is back. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it certainly feels that way, right? Like, that's kind of what it feels like. And here's the other thing, too, guys, to keep in mind, is that Disney has a relationship with the Hollywood trades. Okay? And as somebody that's been covering a ton of, content and IP that Disney produces over the last couple of years, it's very obvious that they use the trades in a way to kind of, get the word out there, to signal, to create narratives, to test the waters, to see what fans are talking about. What are they into? All of that, right? And so I think it's worth considering that Disney wanted this information to come out. This wasn't the Hollywood trades scooping something. Do you know what I mean? Like, this was signaling to the fans, and really feels like Bob Iger making some moves, perhaps outside of the privy of one Kathleen Kennedy. I don't know. What do you guys think? Leon says, I got so toxic yesterday that I kept posting dancing Ewoks and got a content creator I really like pissed off, and now they blocked me. LOL. It's fine. Well, welcome to my world. I mean, I'm no stranger to getting blocked. And the thing is, I'm not, to be completely honest with you, I'm not trying to go like super toxic on this thing. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to like shit all over because I know there are people out there that like the show. I think it's obvious, and I think it is obvious that group is either not very big or like doesn't actually watch the shit they tweet about or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, let's be real. Like, these people real fucking loud on Twitter, but the numbers on ACOLYTE are fucking abysmal. You know what I mean? Like, dude, so bad. Right? And Stando, man, thanks for gifting a sub over on Twitch. Appreciate you, brother. Jay Morris says, isn't KK's contract up soon? And if so, and they don't renew, who takes over? Star Wars is dead and probably won't recover for years after she's gone. Well, I gotta tell you guys, not to get, too crazy on all this shit, but you know what I would love to see? I mean, because think about this. Like, dude, this is speculation, right? But at this point, like, I think it's fair speculation because of what just happened. Think about this. We just had a D23 And Kathleen Kennedy, technically there, she comes in maybe at the end of day 3 or something like that. But for the big stuff that was important, she's not there, right? It's Dave. I mean, look, if you, hey, Star Wars, hey, Bob, hey, Bobby, hey, Bobby, Bobby I. Let me tell you something, man. Cancel that fucking Rey movie, brother. Cancel that fucking Rey movie right now. Yeah. Cancel that shit. You know, I think you cancel the Rey movie. You don't renew her contract. You either in-house someone, you know, like, I don't know, bro. Like, I think at this point, the best move for the brand is kind of like what they have going on over at DC right now, where you have, like, you know, you've got James Gunn and homie, I forget his name, Peter something or other, right? Man, that dude's smart. We don't even know who this dude is. That dude is smart. But anyway, point being, you have somebody take care of the business end, and then you have somebody take care of the creative end. I mean, Dave is already CCO. Peter Safran, yeah. So Dave is already CCO. He is already, for all intents and purposes, the creative fixer over there, which also... really interesting questions out there about Dave coming from both sides of the fandom. I mean, there's a lot of people that I've seen on Twitter now, like, you know, the very loud vocal, there are more of us, Star Wars is for everybody, motherfuckers. I have seen a lot of those folks being very angry at Dave Filoni right now. And once again, like, not to get super toxic, but that's a good thing, Dave. I'm sorry. It's a fucking good thing, Dave. Dave, you need to heel turn a little bit like Feige. Trust me, brother. That's going to be the move. Oh, God. I wish I could get in there and just say all of this shit to them, but you know what? The honest to God truth is we're probably talking to somebody over there right now anyway, so that's what I would do, is like I would embrace the heel a little bit for Dave, because I think you need to break a few eggs over there, brother. Dirty says 2024 has been a terrible year for me. But my God, this is some sweet, sweet news. Maybe there's a light at the end of the tunnel after all, right? Yeah, that's the same thing I'm feeling. Oh, my good Lord. Darth coming in with 5 gifted memberships. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much, man. And then Joshua Kemble Bluegrass says, I'm just glad it's gone. Also, Deadpool and Wolverine is a masterpiece. Yeah, I saw a bunch of people, you know, disagreeing with the tier list from yesterday. That's okay. That's part of the fun. Elijah says, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Says, Leslie said the Sith are like the rebels. That's evil. Full stop. It's not meant to celebrate the downfall of evil. It's necessary. Rejoice far and wide. Yeah, I mean, again, it's like, it's one of those things, man. Look, I'm really trying not to be toxic here, but like, dude, this shit was horrible. Like, this was literally a show where somebody becomes evil, embraces the dark side, and has a fucking fling with somebody that killed all the Jedi in front of her. Like, it's some weird, sick, twisted, fucked up person's version of Star Wars. I'm sorry, that's what it is. It's like, you need therapy. You don't need to make Star Wars. You need to watch Star Wars. Real Star Wars. Let that shit seep into your bones. Because that's nasty work what you just did. Like, I have actually held way back on ACOLYTE. I think it is goobly glob garbage. Every molecule of that show is trash. Austin says, wait, mildly confused. Are they canceling ACOLYTE season 2, or is it completely pulled from Disney Plus? Well, I don't know about that one, brother. I guess we're gonna have to wait and see. I don't know. Do you think they're gonna pull it? Do you think they're gonna give it the Willow treatment? I mean, how much is the licensing for The Power of One, The Power of Many? Because they did make that fucking song. Oh my God, this whole situation's so hilarious. What an Ouroboros of stupid. You know what I mean? Like, bro, they literally made like a James Bond type song for this fucking show. The power of one, the power of two, the power of many. Moose says Leslie Headland punching the air right now. Yeah. You know the thing about like Leslie, and I think the thing about like all of her fans and everything, like, look, I'm obviously not up here really trying to make friends, but I do wish that there was a way for like the fans that liked ACOLYTE to understand that it is Lucasfilm's fault. Like the whole situation. The show is terrible. Leslie was not qualified. I don't know why they need like 3 writers to try to destroy Star Wars in episode 3. The concepts, the ambitions, the goals of the show, terrible. The messaging, the promotion, the HR, the PR, terrible. And the reality is, it's all Lucasfilm's fault. Like, they played to the heartstrings of some people who actually probably have pretty good intentions and just get caught up in like the internet shit, right? And yet they put forward a product that is goobly glob bullshit and tried to obfuscate the responsibility of making a shit show, trying to blame it on the toxic side of the fan base. And it's like, I really wish there was a way for us all to kumbaya, hold hands, and understand that, no, this is literally, it's all Kathy. It is literally all Kathy. I have zero fucking sympathy for this human being. Zero. So, like, that would be awesome. Like, it would be great if, because, like, even the shit with Kenobi, right? Like, I just wish there was a way to, like, find common ground with people. Because even people that were like, hey, I like the Reva character just because, like, I want to see a black Jedi or a black Force using girl, and I am, like, black, or I like representation. I would literally be like, yo, that's cool. That's chill. I'm down with you. If that's how you get down, that's cool. But this shit fucking sucks. It was mismanaged. It was shoehorned in. It was like the worst possible version of the thing that you want. And by the way, it's going to fail. It's going to fail. You really care about this stuff? You really like this stuff? You should want it to succeed. You know the best thing for female directors, female show creators? It's called fucking dubs, bro. Dubs. These ladies are not being set up for success because the president of the company is a nutless monkey. Angry Liquid says, have you seen Ivan Ortega's re-edit of ACOLYTE? No, I have not, actually. He's going to put a movie of it fully re-edited. It looks so good so far. You know, I've seen some of his videos back in the day where he was, like, talking about edits and stuff. And it seems like he definitely knows what he's talking about. He has a knack for making good cuts. So, you know what? Maybe we'll check that out. Maybe we'll check it on out. N64 Rescue says, any chance that ACOLYTE gets removed from Disney Plus for a write-off? I fucking would, bro. I fucking would. I mean, what do you guys think? Real talk. I mean, I'm kind of trying to look at chat and also, you know, read the soupies. But what do you guys think? I say take it off for sure. Elijah says, shareholders have publicly put creators on notice. The message isn't profitable and it will get canceled. The snake that doesn't shed dies. 100%. No, I think that's, you know, real talk. And, you know, it's one of those things where, like, guys, I don't even like talking about that sort of stuff because I know it's divisive, right? Literally, I don't even like it, you know? And part of the reason I'm streaming today is so we can get this out of the way so we can get back to having fun tomorrow. That's kind of my thing, right? But the thing that's super annoying about, like, the strategy for Hollywood over the last couple of years is that I feel like early on, there was some, like, anti-woke, anti-SJW energy that was just overdoing it. Like, I think initially some of that stuff was overblown. I didn't see it the same way. And then it felt like Hollywood was like, hold my beer. And especially when it comes to Lucasfilm, pushed it to the point of South Park parody. Like, I keep having to bring this shit up. It's a little uncomfortable. It ruffles some feathers. bro, when you reach South Park level of parody, you fucked up, bro. You fucked up in the zeitgeist. And it was like, now we can crystallize it. We can look at it. We can examine it. We can see it exactly for what it is. And I don't know if you can draw a direct correlation or connection between the South Park viewership and then the lack of viewership for Star Wars projects after that. But man, it doesn't matter. It's just been so goddamn awful. And like, look at what Marvel's doing, and they're not even broadcasting. It's not like Kevin Feige's coming out there and being like, yeah, fuck the message, right? No, he's just moving towards entertainment. He's just making moves that satisfy the sort of base desires of the majority of the fan base. You know? Kraken says, Filoni should have been at D23 and explained what he's been working on and what he did on projects released. We need to know what the fuck he's doing over there. I mean, I hear you. It kind of feels like we want to know. Because I think we want to be able to separate who's responsible, who's doing what. And I think a lot of people were like, look, here's the thing. This might have happened at the perfect time for Dave in particular, and I wonder if there's anybody smart over at Disney or Lucasfilm that figured this out. Because Dave's image was beginning to get tarnished. Okay, so he gets promoted as CCO, and it just feels like he's a fucking lackey for KK. That's literally what it feels like, from the way he talks in interviews, from the shows and the things that are being produced, and then the narrative forms, you know, the narrative forms where it's like, oh no, he's just a lackey, to the point that people like me, who literally went to the same fucking college as this motherfucker, and like, I love this dude, even people like me were like, clean house. Yes, Dave. No, get him out of here. You know what I mean? And that shit was starting to get real. Like, this was the perfect time to pull the plug like that, because like, you just need to separate him from her bullshit if you really want fans to respond moving forward. That's my personal belief, is like, you need to separate these individuals, you know? So who knows? Maybe that's what's happening. Anakin Stark says, ACOLYTE canceled. Perfect topic to start off my new channel in September. 3rd video. Oh, hell yeah, brother. Good for you, man. Good for you, man. Hugh says, be toxic. Let the hate flow through you, Daddy Josh. I need a rant to make my work day. Look, we'll see if we get there. We'll see if we get there. I think I'm riding like a 7 or 8 right now. We'll see if we get up there. Duske says, oh, fabulous day. Kalu Kali. His courtlet in his joy. What the hell's what the fuck did I just read? Appreciate you though, bro. Mo from the Fro says, it's wild because I give every project a shot, but for the first time out of all content released, I'm not excited for any upcoming Star Wars. Yeah, I'd have to say Ahsoka season 2 for me. I'm still excited. I want to be excited for Mandalorian and Grogu. Like, I do. Like, I want to be. I don't know if I am. You know what? I think we'll see as we get a little closer. Like, when we get a little closer to the movie, I would expect, you know, my sort of nostalgic feelings would take over. I would expect that, like, I'd start to get excited. You know, I'd start to get hyped. I'd be like, you know, it's Star Wars in the theater. But it damn sure is not the same feeling as it was before. You know? So, yeah, we'll see. I mean, it's too early to call it as a turnaround and everything like that. But I think this is a good sign. Meet Norma says, it's time for KK to kick rocks. She has a great resume, but she's lost her fastball. There's no dubs in sight, and she killed the brand. Please retire, KK. Oh, yeah. I mean, I think at this point, I don't know. It's like, on the one hand, it's probably good enough if they just don't renew her contract, but like, I think consequences are in order, bro. Like, I think you really want to signal that, like, the bottom is falling out. And that things need to be much, much better, right? But I suppose even if they just don't renew her contract, it's probably still a pretty good move, you know? Anakin Stark says everything within and around the show again showed how Lucasfilm failed to be the adults in the room. Lucasfilm needs a chaperone. Take my money, may the force be with you. No, that's really it, dude. Like, I think that's really the situation. Is like, just where are the adults in the room? Like, where was the person that just literally like said, hey, lesbian space witches kind of outshining Anakin and like all that stuff. I mean, Leslie, don't you think that's just like a little fucking much? Like, where was that person in the room? Do you know what I mean? Like, where was that person? So the lesbian space witches, they undo the Anakin thing. Plagueis is a creeper. Bleeding lightsaber look like popsicle. Like, I don't know, bro. Like, who are these people? Vandolph the Black says young Mace Windu would be fire. I need that show, bro. So, I mean, first of all, do I agree with you? Yes, but here's the other thing, and this is like a perfect example of why this shit is so fucked up. I genuinely don't want that. This is how bad Star Wars has gotten. I don't even want that, bro. Like, no, thank you. No, thank you. Like, chat, do you want that? Like, if they announce, like, real talk, and I like the Mace Windu. If they literally announce a young Mace show tomorrow, are you vibing? Because I'm like, yeah. Do you know what they need to do? Stay away from everything. They need to go away for a while. Dudes, I legitimately think Star Wars needs to just go away for a while. Like, I don't trust it. I don't trust it. I don't want this company making content with characters I like. I don't want them making content with characters I don't know. I don't want them making content. Period. Like, that's legitimately where I'm at, dude. They need to go away for a couple of years, I think. Mo from the Foe says Jedi origin story sounds cool, but I have who, when, how about it. By the way, sending you the link to Buddhism documentary I made because you were talking about Zen. Hey, I appreciate it, brother. Thank you. Send it my way. Joshua Kemble says Kathleen Kennedy finally gets her W. This getting canceled. She can finally retire. I mean, that's a good point. Yeah, that's a good point. I wonder if she would. I wonder if she would accept that. Cuzcon says shit. Yeah. Chillin says if Weird Al parodies you, you've made it. If Trey and Matt devote a special to you, you done fucked up. And this came from above. KK Nerd Adventures for life. Take my money. Unity. No, I think you're 100% right. I think this was like Bob Iger basically being like, yo, we ain't doing this no more, Kathy, we ain't doing this no more. Stando Mon, appreciate you, brother, says they could erase the season 1 and actually go back a century to make Kiadi Monday. Kidu Munde. You mean like they actually want to do Kiadi Mundi? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, I mean, look, let's just be real. That wasn't Yoda. That was Shmoda at the end. That wasn't Kiadi Mundi. That was Kiadi Hyundai Odyssey. That was not Darth Plagueis. That was his creepy brother, Steve, who's weird. Likes to watch, you know, not that I'm judging, but you know, that it is what it is. Yeah, no, dude, the whole thing is not it. No, it's totally different. You know, it's let's remove ACOLYTE from the timeline. You know, world between worlds. World between worlds. Watch those wrist rockets, says the Honda Odyssey fucks hard. Indeed it does. Indeed it does, sir. Kraken with a $69.99 super chat. My God, bro. Very generous. Thank you. says, I'll hold out hope then that Dave's long con was to be 90% hands off on the projects he wasn't leading as he knew they'd fail. John and Dave then get to clean house once Iger finally has had enough. Praying for this massive dub. Cheers, boss man. Hey, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it, brother. Thank you so much. Yeah, that's kind of what I mean, right? Is like, I think it would be valuable if the narrative began to separate Dave from Kathy and all the bullshit, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I genuinely think that's a good idea, a good strategy. And there's all sorts of ways you could do this. You know, signal it, a few talking points in interviews. You know, post, I mean, all Dave has to do, he's not super active on social media, right? But all he has to do is find that one song. I think it's like, if it bombs, she gone. I don't know. Have you guys heard this? All he has to do is post a link to this on his Twitter. And I think we're cooking here. You know what I mean? Looks like it's just you and me. Hope y'all have been having a real good Monday evening. And I'm just here to bring you a... Looks like it's just you and me. Hope y'all have been having a real good Monday evening. And I'm just here to bring you a message of positivity and self-affirmation. Ain't no thing, ain't no problem. That all has to do with Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny coming out. Oh, shit. It might be the end of the road for Kathy. Oh, hell yeah, man. What a journey. I think, what a life. If it bombs, she gone! She gone. She gone! She gone. She gone. She gone. She gone! She gone! Wait, is this too toxic? Are we being too toxic right now? If it bombs, she gone. Wow. She gone. She's gone. She gone. She gone. She gone. Oh, shit. Oh, okay, you get it. You get it. I just think all Dave has to do really is post that song to his Twitter. And you know what's funny? It's like, I'm obviously joking here, but that would work. You know what I mean? Like that. Let's not get it twisted. That shit would work. Okay. We got a $50 super chat from Arma Race. Appreciate you, brother. Says, been a minute. Hope all is well. Heard they are scrapping sequel trilogy from canon. True or not? No. No. Although that would be dope. No, they're not gonna do that. I mean, who knows what they're actually going to do, right? We don't know. I'm choosing to be positive about this moment, and I know there's some people that are like, what the fuck are you talking about being positive? You're literally playing the goddamn song. Ah! But just hear me out. Hear me out. I'm trying to be optimistic and positive about this because look, man, like I don't know if I have the proper lexicon to really illustrate how bad Star Wars has gotten, how much it has irked me, and just like I don't have the fucking words, bro. So this show being canceled, it's like the first time in a while I was like, wow, reality is there. Consequences, merit. Oh my God. Maybe this thing could potentially turn around. Because the first thing, you got to do is admit that you have a problem. If you never admit you have a problem, you're never going to make any progress, right? And they got a big old fucking problem over there. So, W to whomever decided that this was the move. That's good. So, yeah. Wolf6475 says Lucasfilm just needs a revision from the inside. Stop all live action content for a few years and do a new trilogy set far away from the. I totally agree. I think that would be the one. Martin says they lost, Josh. They lost. Let's bathe in their blood. I mean, I don't, let's just keep it fucking chill. You know what I mean? Let's just keep it fucking chill. Callisto, thank you so much for the 20 spot. Very, very generous. Says, hey, Josh, I can't stay for the stream. Just wanted to say congrats on the news about your baby girl. Appreciate you. Thank you. You are going to be such a sucker. She will have your number, my friend. Super happy for you and Elisa. Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm already a sucker with Liam for sure. But yeah, no, I mean, she's gonna be my baby girl, you know what I mean? Austin says call up Star Wars Theory and celebrate together. I mean, maybe that's in order. You know, if KK, if she's really out, I always said there would be room for one more nerd theory in me. I got one more in me, you know what I mean? But the timing has to be right. If she is really gone, and you know, I do think that it is also fair that even if she is gone at this point, the damage is super. It's like super there, man. Like it's just very. I don't know how you get away from this. You know, again, I kind of think you just take some time away, you know? But we'll see. Overall, though, I think this is a W. I think this is super good for Star Wars. I know there's, you know, Twitter folk and Twitter people that are mad. And, you know, look, I don't know. Got mixed feelings about it. You know, some of these people are goofy as hell. Let's just be honest. And the video that they made... The video Amandla made, like, again, it's like, I'm not trying to be rude, but that's some of the most cringe, stupid shit I've ever seen in my life. Who are these people's PR managers? Who? Like, yas, queen. Y'all just yas queened yourselves into a big old embarrassing, stupid situation. You know what I mean? Like, you were, and also, by the way, too, let me just say this. I mean, pour one out for some of these anti-Star Wars channels. And I'm not being facetious. You know what I mean? I just had a phone call with Jay, Junk 3PO. Love that guy. I fucking love that guy. If ACOLYTE had been 2 more episodes long, Jay would have put an extension on his house. You know what I mean? Look, not my thing. I don't like to get in the mud. But he's my friend, and he probably would have let me stay in the guest house if he had 2 more episodes of ACOLYTE. So real talk. Pour one out for certain people out there, because this is bad news for some people. You know what I mean? Like, this is gonna be tough. But as far as for Star Wars itself, this is a W, bro. Like, it just is. It's a W. Mike Sadler says backyard sports are coming back. I don't know what that means, but yes. The new song for KK, If It Pops, She Stops. If it pops, she stops. I don't know. It doesn't have the same ring to it. Elijah says there are more of us. They are mad about a birthday. They are the canon. Yes. Star Wars forever. Embarrassing. Oh my god, can you imagine? Like like, god damn, dude. It's an embarrassing situation all around. And I just think a lot of that discourse, like, why did y'all have to choose? You literally took the stupidest, shittiest, wackest show and made it your fucking bastion of hope. You tied yourself at the hip to a sinking ship written by a narcissist who doesn't give a fuck about you. Like, I'm telling you, she doesn't. It's just crazy, dude. And there are casualties. Like, look, let me just say one thing, too. There are some casualties here that kind of suck. Squid Game homie, he's a real one. They assassinated his character and then literally killed his character. Daphne Queen can do no wrong. That's X-23 as far as I'm concerned. I don't care what cringe comments she made, she gets a total and complete pass. Total pass. Carrie Ann Moss, you know, I hope that you got a good check. You know, you'll always be Trinity to me. It's chill. It's cool. Manny, you know, kudos on the gains, brother. You had a bunch of weirdos fiending for you on Twitter, and I hope that, you know, translates into something for you. But overall, it's like sayonara. I'll see y'all later. R. Marie says, success of Deadpool and Wolverine is a game changer. Don't doubt its ability to leave the politics out and give us what we wanted that made an impact. Wade might be Disney Jesus for real. Yeah. You know, I've tried to make that point as well, R. Maurice, and people get really upset when I make it. So I'm not going to gleefully agree with you and say that, you know, I've been trying to make that point. You know, Star Wars Oddball says today is a day to celebrate. Let's go. I know. Amandla or whatever her name is may have actually killed her career. Bianca, you're not wrong. Like, that is like I just don't understand the mentality of a person that, I mean, I guess you would just have to see the world through such a weird lens. And you would actually have to think that, like, a lot of this noise doesn't really represent people, or that it's wrong think and therefore it doesn't have an impact on career decisions, etc., etc. Like, what kind of a weird mentality would you have to have to not understand that doing that video, making it that way, was not gonna be positive for you? Like, there's zero way that's gonna turn out well. The people that like it already like you. You are only going to make the people that are either questioning you or already don't like you push even further in that direction. It's just really silly. It's just really silly. And honestly, she should be embarrassed. Big time. That's not like, and that's not a little thing. That's like, bro, you did one of the cringiest things ever in maybe the biggest moment of your life. Sleep in that shit. Sit in that stink. That was very stupid. I don't think you're going to do that again. Mainly because you'll never have a lens this big on you ever again. But also because hopefully it was painful enough to learn. This is an important part of being a human being. Pain. Failure. Growth. That's what it is. Jane says, have you seen the new Twister movie? David Cornsweet perfectly pulls off Clark Kent. No, I actually have not seen it. Zach, thanks for gifting membership. Appreciate you, brother. I'm going to celebrate this win with some IHOP French toast. Oh, shit. That's probably pretty good. That's probably pretty. Josh I says, what up, Papa Josh? Hope all is well. I've seen Deadpool and Wolverine 4 times. And it just keeps getting better and better. Nerd Vengeance for life. Hey, I appreciate you, brother. Look at that. 49 months. That's crazy. Thank you, brother. Thank you for that support. And yeah, no, I mean, that movie's lit. I want to see it again. Maybe I'll go see it again to celebrate. Vandal says Leslie can now ally with her BFF Zack Snyder and make ACOLYTE Moon. Oh, God. The power of one slow-mo after another is the theme song. No! All right, not bad. I'll give it to you. Jake Manning with a $25 holla. Appreciate you, man. Says Nerd Theory needs to be revived as a bi-yearly event. Bi-yearly, huh? The magic would be back if you didn't have to... wait, what? The magic would be back if you didn't have to get beat over the head with depressing Star Wars discussion on a weekly basis. Yeah. Well, let's just see how... I mean, look, I am excited that this happened. I am. But I don't know if we're out of the woods yet, brother. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if we're out of the woods just yet. So let's wait and see. And let's hope that Star Wars turns it around. And then let's see how life happens. See where the wind blows. Josh, who do I talk about about getting in the Diamond Lounge? You need to get on the Discord, brother. You need to get on the Discord. And they'll help you out. It's gonna be a pretty good one too. I mean, with this happening and who knows, maybe other stuff's gonna be going on this week. It's pretty crazy. Hey, can I also complain about Sony a little bit here, guys? Do you mind? Do you mind if I just complain about Sony a little bit as well? Because this news came out first, and it was just as sad, just as depressing. Actually, the Star Wars news was late. Sony is apparently no longer going to renew their contract with Lord and Miller. Apparently, there was a really big argument about the budget for the Nicolas Cage Spider Noir show. And apparently it was so bad that they are not going to renew that contract. And guys, the more things change, the more they stay the same. How many years have we been talking about these two stupid, ridiculous, completely out of touch companies? Sony and Lucasfilm. I told you guys, I've been gassing up this thing with Nick Cage. I love the concept. I love the idea. I love that Lord and Miller are in charge of it. And I thought, oh my God, finally we're going to break away from the Morbius bullshit, the Craven bullshit, the Madam Web bullshit. We're going to finally break away from all that. And we're going to be, yes, here we go. We have arrived. And they had the one thing that I was super optimistic about, and they fucking shit all over it, dude. Like, what it... Like, is it just like a battle between Sony and Lucasfilm where they're like, no, I'm actually the fucking worst. Oh, hold my beer. I'm actually the fucking worst. Like, oh my God, bro. Holy shit. Holy shit. Craven looks good. I think Craven looks all right. I think it looks all right. Oh... It's just, it really is weird that, like, the more things change, the more they stay the same. I mean, Sony is just inept, creatively bankrupt, and has no idea what the fuck they're doing. And Lucasfilm has been the same way for years. How does this happen? How do we allow this to happen? It's so crazy. It's so crazy. Anyway, let me catch up on some chats here. We definitely need to rewatch Ahsoka on Thursday now on Twitch. I was thinking that, yeah. I was like, this is the perfect opportunity to sort of shift the focus, check out Ahsoka, and be like, yo, how much better was this show? You know what I mean? Golly. Jedi John says, baby steps towards the Force. Good day for now in 37 months. Let's fucking go. Tex Venger, appreciate you all. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you, man. 37 months. Holy. Chillin says, for me, I'm not celebrating because it was ACOLYTE got canceled. I'm celebrating because it was a good business decision. Was finally made. Nerd Vengers for life. Take my money. Unity. Yeah, I think that's the real talk, right? Competence, consequences, and merit-based decision-making seem to be happening. It was similar to the vibe with Marvel. Right? Like I kept saying, oh, I want this show to be canceled. Not because I want people to lose their job. Not because I want people to be embarrassed. Not because I want it to be the super toxic thing. I'm certainly not going to farm that shit. The point is, as a fan, you want to feel like the company that's handling your IP faces consequences. You want to feel like your input as a fan, whether it's your monetary input, the way you use your voice on the internet, or whatever, you want to feel like that matters. That reality matters to this company, right? I mean, look at what's happening with the Rings of Power. Rings of Power is goobly glob. Only 30% of people that started that show finished that first season. 30%, guys. And yet they're just going ahead and making the next one. And part of the reason people are so fucking mad is because it's like, what is happening here? Does it matter at all that the shit's not what people want? Or are y'all just gonna make it and just be like, no, here it is, consume? That's the argument. That's the thing. And it's like, when you are more out of touch, it frustrates people more. You're like, oh my God. Hey, guess what? Company. Hey, no, bad. This was bad. And they're like, oh, okay, here's the next season. It's like, ugh. So this is a good, not only a good thing, it's a good situation. You know what I mean? Like, it feels like, oh shit, for the first time, maybe in a long time, consequences. Accountability. I mean, Bob Iger's literally been saying accountability for like 2-3 years. Where's the accountability? Where? Well, I think it's finally rearing its head, so to speak. Okay, so anyway, what else do you guys want to talk about? Do you have any questions, any comments, any concerns? I could try to catch up on some of the chats that I missed, but let me think if there's anything else I have to say about this. I definitely want to know how involved Dave was in this show. You know what I mean? I think that's something for me. It's like, I would really like to know at what level was Dave involved. But Josh, the ACOLYTE is just like Breaking Bad? What? What? Thanks, Courtney. Appreciate it. Now, Dave's name is in the credits, but it's not until like much later. No, he actually did not approve it. He was not in a position to greenlight when the show was greenlit. It was greenlit like 4 years ago. Right? Yeah. The writers did say that Dave approved things. That is true. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I would just want to know, like, what exactly was going on there. Meaning Twitter discourse? What? Dark Angel says, feelings on Skeleton Crew? I hate to say it, but it's giving Goonie vibes, hitting that nostalgia. The trailer was better than I expected, but I have heard the show is terrible. Like, I've heard the internal screenings super bad. I also heard the production was horrible. They were rushing it. Bad things happened. Yeah, I mean, is it possible that Skeleton Crew's actually good and enjoyable? Yes. Do I think that's what's going to happen? No. No, I do not. I think it's going to be trash. I think it'll probably get just as low of views as ACOLYTE. Yeah. Matt Sanders says, did you see Borderlands had a 72% drop off in its second weekend? No, but I mean, that makes sense. I've heard that movie's ass, dude. David, what's up, brother? Says, pumped for you and baby girl. My son is due any day. Oh, hell yeah, brother. That's going to be awesome. That whole situation is such a crazy experience. Going through birth with your baby mama. Very, very wild. So, yeah, just go into it and just try to be there for her as much as possible. You know, you guys have probably already went over this, but one of the things you need to do is you need to understand that you are, like, if she is incapacitated in some way, you speak for her. So make sure you know what she wants in certain situations in case she is, like, either not conscious or can't quite make the decision. There's just, you want to be on the same page with stuff. But other than that, go in there and just try to have fun, and it'll be very exciting. It's a wild experience. Cool Bear says, if they remove ACOLYTE from Disney Plus, would that decanonize it? Any news for Ahsoka Season 2? Much love. You're my favorite YouTuber. Nerd Adventures for life. Well, I appreciate it, Cool Bear. No word on Ahsoka Season 2. I think Dave's actually currently writing it. I think there were some ideas that were pulled out of season 1, so I think there's still stuff there. I think you're going to get a lot more Anakin. I think you're going to get a lot more Peridia and weird. You know, I think they're going to get pretty weird with it. So other than that, I don't really have anything to report. Spider-Man 4 2025 still Sydney Sweeney's Black Cat offer. I mean, that's out there. I don't know how real that is. I mean, would I want her to play Black Cat? Yeah, 100%. Do I think it's gonna happen? I really couldn't tell you. I really couldn't tell you. But it'd be cool. I'm in the same boat, Josh. Our baby's due in December. Shout out to all the expecting families in the chat. Oh, hell yeah. The world needs babies, man. The world needs babies. So get after it, ladies and gentlemen. Lucasfilm seems to refuse to check the plethora of novels they have before putting out content. Oh, 100%. I mean, that's the one thing. Is like if Dave gets more control, at the very least, he has an understanding of all of that content and that library and what it does. So yeah, I mean, this is potentially a really nice big shift, a shift into something potentially much more positive. And yeah, absolutely, there's going to be a lot of people complaining about it. And look, real talk, man. Like, I am not trying to be incredibly toxic here. I think if you're a person that really liked ACOLYTE and you're really sad that it's not coming back, I genuinely feel bad for you. Like, I'm like, dang, that sucks. And just as a human to human, I wish that you were not getting bad news. I wish you were getting positive news. I wish you were getting more of what you wanted. But as a content creator, as like a pundit, as somebody who's a massive fan, I want what is best for the brand overall. And it is, again, not my fault that what you want is actually bad for the brand, and that Lucasfilm even set it up that way. Like, why would they even allow that situation to happen? Like, you should never do something like this. And this is even, they even fucked up with the Andor. You know, I know a lot of y'all like Andor, but it's the same kind of situation. Like, why would you create something so different from the regularly scheduled Star Wars? All that will do is divide the audience. It is arguable how much, but that is literally what is happening. You have divided your audience. You now have different versions of Star Wars that different parts of the fandom feel differently about. You've divided your own audience. And when it comes to ACOLYTE, I think the real big mistake was taking the fan divide that existed and trying to make that like in the actual fabric of the show. Like real She-Hulk type energy, you know? And from the way it was promoted and marketed and all this stuff, it's like, it was really foolish. And it's not these people's fault. You know what I mean? It's not like it's not a TikToker's fault, or it's not a passionate Star Wars fan that just loves seeing lightsaber love story, goobly glob girly shit or whatever. You know what I mean? It's not your fault. It's Lucasfilm's fault for making these separate offers, for mismanaging the brand to the point where we are at odds with each other. You know what I mean? And I hope that's coming across. I don't know how well it's coming across, but like that's my thing is like, dude, like I was thinking about it like this. There's some people right now super angry about ACOLYTE. But I would ask them, were you there when Kenobi came out? Were you there when Book of Boba Fett came out? Were you there when Mando came out? Were you there when? And I think most of those people would say yes. So they've literally been, I mean, this is the thing that's irritating. Like, I'll say it like this, and I hope this doesn't come across in the wrong way. So you were cheering and making content, leveraging Star Wars, which, look, I do that. Are you kidding me? I arbitrage the attention. It's the attention economy. And believe it or not everybody's really wants to give Josh their attention. Some people do, and we've grown that over time. But the reality is, A lot more people have their attention on Star Wars. A lot more people have their attention on Marvel. I arbitrage the attention. But so do little TikTok girls. So do people that post cringy ass fucking videos. They arbitrage. So they've been sucking at the tea to Star Wars since Mando 1. Well, what's the difference between that and Acolyte now? What's the difference between then and now? The difference is that a lot of motherfuckers jump ship. You might just want to look around and notice that, yeah, you were here for all of those things, but more and more people have been getting off the boat. So now you're at a position where you're fucking mad because they're going to take away the thing that not a lot of people were into. Dude, you've been riding the whole time. You're probably going to just keep riding. You know what I mean? So, do I feel bad? Yeah, y'all get over it. You'll be posting goofy shit for the next show. You know, you'll be arbitraging that attention for the next thing. And it would actually be, this is the real kicker. It would actually be better for you if that thing you were into next time was actually good, popular, and didn't feel like it was pissing all over Star Wars. But that's going to be good for you. And for us. So that's what I want. That's what I think would be dope. And I think if the next Star Wars thing came out and it was awesome as fuck, the majority of people, even the people that are upset right now, are going to come back, celebrate, and we will be friends, and we will be excited about it. And that is what Star Wars needs to do. That's why the division that they cultivated has manifested itself into what it is now. Do you know what I'm saying? So, this loss was necessary. Soon we will have a new show. One far younger and more powerful. You feel me? Okay, any other thoughts, comments, questions? Guys, I'm probably going to hang for like 20, 30 more minutes and I'm out. I'm hating from outside the club. Nice, Moss. Good to see you. Skeleton Crew will not suck, as I have faith in John Watts and the team he's assembled for this series. Bro, I'd put money on that show being ass. I'm not trying to rain on your parade, Gold Searcher, but fuck that. That shit's gonna be ass. I mean, look, maybe it won't. Hey, you know what? I'll keep it open mind. Just for you, Gold Searcher. Just for you. Which day is the Diamond Lounge? That'll be Friday, my brother. That'll be Friday. So Skeleton Crew, far younger and more powerful. No! Oh, damn it, you're right. Ah, shit. No, it will be ass, Josh. Don't sugarcoat it. Man. Yeah, it's probably not going to be good. Like, it's probably not going to be good. Is Patty's Rogue Squadron still happening? I mean, what do you think, brother? Why don't you go ask Donald Glover about it, as Kathy would say. Oh, my God. I can't believe we've arrived here. Like I've told you guys many a time. You know, I haven't fought in a war. You know, I haven't lived through a Great Depression. You know? But when I become a grandpa and all of the grandchildren are gathered around, I will tell them the horrors, the trials, the tribulation of having to cover Disney Star Wars run under Kathleen Kennedy. And the kids will probably start screaming and be like, no! And like run out of the room. It's too much. You know, it's too much for even me. Big old spider. Try to kill it. So yeah, it's been a wild journey. It's been a wild journey. This has been like a weirdly large portion of my life. And hopefully we're on the other side of it. Hopefully we are on the other side of it. Okay, let me just look over these soupies. I just want to make sure I'm not missing. I know. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah. Let me go through some of this stuff here, and then we'll chill and chat for a little bit, and then we'll call it. Okay. Okay. So Rossi says it's a celebration, bitches. Save Basil. I mean Basil. Yeah, Basil's kind of cool. I wouldn't mind Basil. You know, it's funny that he brings that up. So Elisa was saying this too, right? And I want to know what you guys think. A lot of people are upset because you're not going to get more of these characters. And then Elisa was like, well, technically you can get more of these characters. What do you guys think of that? Should they do more stuff with these characters? What do you guys think? No one is upset? Oh, how dare you, Carl? Yeah. So, the answer is hell no. And it's like, yeah, you could say that as like a little bit of cope, right? To some of these people that are upset and whatnot. But like, the reality is this is a egg on your face failure. This is like real bad. This is real bad. So, why would you associate with such a failure? Like, why would you want your project to have any association with this big old steaming pile of diarrhea? You know what I mean? So I don't expect any of these characters to be back in anything. So, sorry. Sorry, I don't think so. Austin says, a Tuesday. Bye, Kathleen Kennedy. No Avengers for life. Appreciate you, brother. Let's see here. Vandal says 14 months, baby. I'm back, Avengers. Unity. Appreciate you, brother. Keston says, think about how bad a show needs to be widely considered a celebration when canceled. I know. It's wild. Carl says, Iger will not fire KK. He's letting her stew in her mess. Star Wars is back. Interesting. Hey, by the way, chat. How did I do today? You know, because I was trying to like walk the line. I didn't want to be too toxic, but you know, I gotta be me. What do you think? Give me a score out of 10. How did I do? Did I do okay? I mean, there's still time. I can fuck it up, but KK contract up soon. Oh yeah, we don't know who's gonna take over. Wait, mildly confused. Are they canceling ACOLYTE season 2? Yeah, they're canceling season 2. Shit. Thanks, guys. -10 says Royal Lockup. Oh, hell yeah. Thanks, man. Mark Mayer resubscribed on Twitch for 2 months. Says, gotta show love to the Den. Proud YouTube member, now a Twitch sub. I love Star Wars, but I'm ready for a new owner like Apple or Amazon. Disney has royally fumbled, and they just need to stick to Marvel. Yeah, you could be onto something there. Although I would be quite interested to see what Mr. Kevin Feige would cook up for Star Wars. So that could be kind of cool. That could be kind of chill. Okay, let's see here. I'm just glad it's done. Reboot Star Wars. Make RDJ Vader. Dude, you laugh, but that's a good one, bro. That's a good one. That's actually pretty funny. Oh, Elijah, I'll get to that. Let me catch up on these. And I think I got most of them, but let me just do my due diligence here. RDJ Vader, that's pretty good. Let's see here. Every piece of the first time content release. KK to kick rocks. Everything within. Let's see here. Jedi origin story sounds cool, but I have a who. Yeah. True. Kathleen Kennedy gets her W. Yep. And now she can ride off into the sunset. Okay. I'll hold out hope then that Dave's long con was to be 90% hands off of the projects he wasn't leading as he knew they'd fail. That's fair. Acolyte was Ias, says John. Yeah, dude. Wolf says, Lucasfilm needs a revision from the inside. Stop all live-action content for a few years and do a new trilogy set far away from the main series. I think that would be a very good formula. I think that would be great for them. Okay, yeah. Star Wars Oddball, today's the day to celebrate. Have you seen the Twister movie? No. Zach, thank you for gifted. Rossi, appreciate you. I hope that French toast is good. Baby Steps back. Yeah. We should rewatch. Yeah. Ahsoka. Just remember, Skeleton Crew is next. Oh, yeah. Appreciate you, man. Cool Bear. I think I got everything. Hey, we've been doing good here. Patty's Rogue One. Nah, man. So Elijah says, Josh, just as a thought exercise, what is your best argument / pitch for why Acolyte was good / should be renewed? Okay, it's kind of interesting you say that. This is the thing about Acolyte. The one thing that I really appreciated about Acolyte is that it was something different than the Skywalker saga, which really looked to find its own footing. You know, and that's cool because like Star Wars needs that. They need to be able to like do something far away from what has worked before, figure out a way to weave nostalgia into that, figure out a way to get that to feel like Star Wars. And I still say, I think the first 2 episodes were not bad. I was actually on board after episode 2. And then it falls flat on its face. So I appreciate the ambition of the show trying to do something different. There were moments where it genuinely felt like Star Wars to me. It is not a complete and total disaster, but it is a disaster. It is a disaster. Seconds from Disaster says, Acolyte killed all the better characters. It did do that, didn't it? Yeah. And then Leon says 6 out of 10 should have went harder and more toxic. Well, look, I'm turning a new leaf over here, guys. You know, I'm being much more chill. Haven't you guys noticed? Haven't you noticed how much more chill I am? Imagine doing a Star Wars tier list, nearly 90% in disaster or bad. Yeah, that would be tough. The leaf is from the same tree, so let the toxicity fly. Okay. Wow, you're nearly as chill as me. Oh, okay. Yeah, there you go. They need to pivot. You don't like stories. I don't even know what a story is. Yeah. I don't even know what a story is. Gotta bounce. Much love. Hey, appreciate you, Zach. Yeah, we'll probably get out of here soon. It's just a short stream today. Look, I thought about doing this as a video, and again, I was like, nah, man, this is one that people want to talk about. This is people, and also, too, like, if you're one of these people that's kind of, like, quietly watching right now, and you're fucking pissed, like, you like Acolyte, you think, you know, Josh is this sexist phobe, like, toxic man, baby, son of a bitch, I would just say, look around, man. Look at this chat. Look at how people are feeling. Try to understand that while we're not trying to rain on your parade, the rain on your parade is a parade for us. Like, you picked the wrong fucking parade, basically. B2 says, if KK out, we should have acted like we liked Acolyte. And then she could have walked out on a W, and then no one watched season 2. Wait for the good content to come. That's not a bad plan. That's not a bad plan. Yeah. Death threats over a TV show. Well, that's always silly. That's always silly. Rossi says, what time would you want to watch Ahsoka on Thursday? I actually think it would be good to do it later at night. Like later. Like maybe we start at like 5 or 6 or something. Just like I said, I want to go balls deep, man. I'm trying to get in there. The W is Acolyte getting canceled. She can leave now. That's true. Look, I understand. I mean, I'm with you. I don't know if that's the way it's going to go, but yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you. I do wonder if this is the tip of the iceberg. You know, there's a lot of stuff seemingly happening right now, and it will be really interesting to see if this is just the beginning or if this is, you know, an isolated thing. Bent Seabolt says, Star Wars should take a few years break, then give us Star Wars KOTOR with Keanu Reeves Revan. True. I think that would be great, yeah. Justin says, 41 months, by the way. Appreciate you, brother. Says, I don't care. I just don't care. Star Wars still has trash-ass skeleton crew and Boar in the Rey movie. Star Wars is cooked, and I don't care anymore. Anyways, 41 months. Let's fucking go. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. I mean, you're not wrong. Look, there's no way we're getting out of skeleton crew at this point. You know, like, they made literal human sacrifices on the set, so they're doing that. They're going to make that show. We can hope that calmer heads prevail and the Rey movie gets canceled. Rey movie should be next. 100%. If the Rey movie gets canceled, W. Yeah. Yeah. Skeleton Crew looks fun. I mean, yeah, we'll see where we go from here. But I do think it's a W. I think that hopefully it's a sign of things to come, because Star Wars is an incredible brand. The galaxy far, far away is a fantastic place. I think Lucasfilm needs to get out of their own way. I think they need to understand what they have. I think they need to just deliver crowd-pleasing, fan service-filled, nostalgic feeling movies and shows. You know what I mean? So hopefully that is what will happen now. We can see the pattern emerging with Marvel. You can kind of see how they're approaching it. They're still not out of the woods. By the way, I have a big video coming out today that's going to talk about Marvel, how they're not quite saved yet, but they're on the right track. It's interesting. I'll bring up some really interesting things in that video for you. Star Wars is so far away from that. It's like Marvel's in a position where basically you're like, okay, clearly the turnaround is here. Now, can they do it? Okay? When it comes to Star Wars, it's like, do they even know what direction the race is being run in? You can't turn around if you don't know where the fuck you're going. Star Wars is bad. It's IS. So hopefully this is a sign of some kind of reason, some kind of logic happening over there, you know? Yeah, Star Wars is running backwards, 100%. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah. All right, everybody. Anything else, man? I'll kick it with you guys like 5 or 10 more minutes. Anything else? How you guys feeling, by the way? How's everybody doing out there? Yeah, I normally don't stream on Tuesday. So just did a little extra one here because I want to talk about this shit with you. And then we'll, you know, we'll be back at it tomorrow and we'll do some fun stuff. You know, we can get all this out of the way today, get all the toxicity out. And then tomorrow morning we'll do something fun. Maybe there'll be some cool news that drops. If not, we'll find something cool to do. Maybe we'll just play Fortnite. But we'll do something fun tomorrow. It'll be exciting. Rossi, thanks, brother. Really disappointed by the lack of toxic, to be honest. Again, I'm walking a line here. You know? I'm trying to be chill. I'm trying to be a good boy. While also trying to speak facts. Do you remember the rumors about a mall animated project? I do, but that was a long time ago. Babu Frick versus Baby Yoda. Who wins? Probably Baby Yoda. Probably Baby Yoda. Played Fortnite. I caught a little bit of the stream. It looked fun. It was fun. Yeah, it was. If there's like nothing going on, maybe we'll play some Fortnite tomorrow. I kind of miss Toxic, Josh. Trust me, there are people watching right now that are like, what the fuck are you talking about? This dude is one of the most toxic human beings I've ever seen. Trust me, there are people that feel that way. Watch party here or on Twitch? The watch party would have to be on Twitch, Dark Angel. But we'd love to have you. I think I saw you over there before. I think the last time we were watching stuff, right? Yeah, we just can't do it over here because of the copyright shit. Babu freak. Babu match my freak. Babu match my freak. Toxic Josh is the best Josh. Look, we want to create a loving, welcoming environment here at the Den of Nerds. We want you, your children, your kids, your baby mama, your wife, your girlfriend. We want you to all feel great and welcome and peaceful. And as long as you share my opinions and don't backtalk, you're going to be just fine. Carver says, please bump yo song. Nerd Vengeance for life. What song? What song? What are you talking about, dude?
Looks like it's just you and me.
I genuinely have no idea what you're referring to.
Bring you a message of positivity and self-affirmation. Ain't no thing, ain't no problem. Not all has
I
to
remember
do with
recording
the
this too.
It
was funny.
Coming out. Oh, shit. It might be the end of the road for Kathy. Because I think if it bombs, she gone. She gone.
I just feel bad. I literally feel bad every time I play it. I mean, it bops, dude. It's like,
she gone.
But it's just a little bit of like, she gone. She gone. If it bombs, she gone. She gone. I'm only doing it because the people want it. She gone. I'm only playing it because the people want it. If it bombs,
She gone. Wow.
She gone. She's gone.
She gone.
She gone.
She gone.
Oh, shit.
She gone.
You don't say that.
She
You
gone.
don't say that.
She gone.
Happy birthday. Oh my God.
Thank you for destroying
If it bombs, she gone.
Gone.
Damn. She gone. She gone. Say it with me now. Say it with me now. Jesus Christ. If it bombs,
She gone.
she's gone. She gone. Okay. That's enough. You're making me look bad, chat. You know? I've turned other leaves and stuff. There's leaves, and I turned them. So I'm good boy now. And I do good boy things. Hell yeah. Hey, Q's Robot, thanks for gifting a membership over on Twitch. Really appreciate it. All right, guys. I'm gonna get out of here. We will be back at it tomorrow. Should have a video out for you today. This was nice. You know what I mean? This was nice. We'll put this song back on for the Diamond Lounge. And also, why is my right eye watering so much? What the hell's going on? Am I actually secretly sad? Oh, I missed your super chat. Let me check it out.
Looks like it's just you and me. Hope y'all have been having a real good Monday evening. And
Wait,
I'm
whose
just
super
gonna
chat did I
bring
miss?
you a
Mars.
Message of positivity.
Here's some cash to increase your toxicity. Oh, well.
Ain't no thing, ain't no problem. That all has to do with Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny coming out. It might be the end of the road for Kathy.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah, man. Because I think
If it bombs, she gone.
She gone.
She gone.
She gone.
Benjamin, thanks for the emergency stream. Thanks for making our Tuesdays better. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. All right, everybody, I'm going to get on out of here. Much love. Appreciate you guys. You guys are the best. Thank you so much. Wait. Hang on. We just got another one in here. Mike Sadler says, crazy theory, release trash show to lift up sequels and make them look better. So Rey movie is a hit. Repeat what happened with the prequels. I mean, that's a bold move. We'll see if it pays off. D-Man says, go to RK Outpost if you want toxic. Yo, look, I like Ryan. I get what you're saying. I like Ryan. I guarantee you, though, his ass was so happy when he saw this news. Did he do a video yesterday? I'm absolutely certain he did. I didn't see it, but I'm sure he did. And also, like, he's also probably secretly sad because it means he can't continue to cover the show and make bajillions of dollars. So, it's a complicated situation for most people, but probably best for Star Wars fans. All right, everybody. As I always say, and appreciate you, Mav. As I always say, I hope you are having an awesome and a nerdy day, and I'll see you in the next video. She gone. If it bombs,
She gone. Wow.
she's gone.
She gone.
She gone.
She gone.
Oh, shit.
She gone.
You don't say that.
She gone. She gone. She gone.
Happy birthday, Kylie.
Thank you for destroying stuff.
If it bombs, she gone.
Gone.
She gone. She gone. Say it Is everybody gone? Including Kathy. Did everybody leave? Leave. Aw, man, another happy landing. It was just, it's kind of nice. Just get it out there in the open. Talk it over with you guys. Give you my thoughts. Nice little Tuesday stream. And tomorrow we'll be back at it with your regularly scheduled nerd venging. Take care of yourselves. Remember to open up your third eye. And wash out your stinking. Hey!